With the combination of my career and my own personal journeys, it's enabled me to understand the necessity for change, which change is actually expansion. It's moving from something that's been constricted and limited into something that's a lot more open and flowing. So pain that we have in our lives or events that occur in our lives are really opportunities to completely understand where we've been and where we need to go. In my own transformation through life, and it has been a very strong insisted hand about certain aspects that I needed to understand in my life. It's really enabled me to intricately understand what binds, what creates, and what empowers our human nature. The positive aspects of what destruction does and how reconstruction leads to a greater clarity of who we are, because we've created it to be that way and to be so. Often we create judgments about the limitations that we experience within ourselves, and therefore we believe that they don't deserve love. And yet, when you bring love into those pockets, it actually expands them, and that in itself gives us a greater awareness or interaction. It brings me up out of my history and finally puts me on the path of what universal love is, rather than the constricted version of what love was. So Psychosomatics has been a really key part with my partner, especially for my own personal growth and for our unification together. Through my experience, it's taught me how to learn a more of an organic listening style from within myself. So in one way or another, my mind is finally on my side. It's finally a part of me that collects, protects, and encourages myself emotionally and physically. All of the conflicts that I have experienced in my life also exist in somebody else. As I've made peace with all of those, it gives me the clarity but also the strength to identify another person's struggle in life. And life doesn't have to be a struggle. Yes, we have struggling moments and struggling times, but it doesn't have to have that underlining theme of torment. So as people learn a new interaction, which is just in the exchange of the connection, is how they realize how else they can be for themselves. So I've met a lot of people across my time that have also shown me greater love than what I know, and that in turn has shown me greater ways to be for who I am. And now I am also that with others. The valuable nature of face reading, what I found the most valuable experience with face reading is that I could legitimately create an awareness of who I know I am and my current conditioning based on what I see in others. There are so many different shapes and forms in life that when I learned face reading, it gave me the ability to actually draw on many different understandings that are out there, not only my own. So it gave me a chance to expand and include many things that may not necessarily be part of who I am, but yet are accessible in life.